So if we're talking about the perfect account, right? If we're talking about the perfect shoebox, the perfect place to store your money, what would the shoebox look like? What kind of benefits should this shoebox have? Okay. So when we looked at all the different vehicles out there, all the different things, all the different places where you can put your money, these are the benefits that we found, right? These are the different benefits that we found out there in the market, right? Tax deferred growth, okay? You know that. That's a deferment of growth in your money. You put your money in, the tax is postponed. Tax-free distribution, okay? Meaning the money is growing and when it's distributed, tax-free. There's no taxes in it. Competitive returns, very important. High contribution. You have to be able to contribute as much as you want. Deductible contributions. You can deduct whatever you put in, you can deduct it tax-wise. Collateral opportunities. We talked about this earlier, right? When we talked about the private reserve strategy. You need to be able to collateralize the money inside this shoebox in order for it to function the way we want it to function. It has to be safe. No loss provision. All that is once the money is in the shoebox, it cannot go down in value. It's a contractual guarantee. Whenever the money is in the shoebox, let's say you have 100,000 in there, it turns into 105,000. It turns into 120,000. It turns into 130,000. That's your floor. Every day that it gets better, that's your new floor. That's your new floor. It can never go down. So every day when your money gets better, that's your new floor. There's no downturn here. Okay, it's a no loss provision. Guaranteed loan option. All that is your think about it this way. If you have money in your equity, in your HELOC or in your home, when you want access to that money, what happens? Tax return, W-2, right? Pay stubs, bank statements. If you have a business, P&L statement. Guaranteed loan option, what that means is the loan is guaranteed. It's a sheet of paper, you submit it, you get the money in 4 to 5 business days, no questions asked. They don't even call you. It's just wired to your account, it's sending a check. Guaranteed loan option. Unstructured loan payments. Very important. The story that I tell, whenever I use my private reserve account, the third time I used it for a renovation, for a real estate deal. I control that piece, meaning I control the piece of how I'm going to pay that loan back. I can pay $0, I can pay $1, I can pay $10, I can pay $50 a month. And I think during that deal, I just told him, hey, I'm just going to pay $50 a month until I get my investment back, and then I'm going to pay it in full. The loan payments are unstructured. If you buy a car, what happens? If you go buy a house, the banking institution is going to amortize that loan. It's going to say, hey, every month you have to pay X amount, or else we're going to repo that car or we're going to foreclose on your house. But in this process, unstructured loan payment, you control that piece. You can pay 0, you can pay 1, you can pay 10. Now, for what we're doing this for, as far as investment opportunities or lifetime investment opportunities, we need this piece because we don't want to be stressed out like, oh, I got to pay this loan back. I pay the loan when my investment comes back, or I can put $100 monthly payment, $50 monthly payment. I control that piece. That's what it means, unstructured loan payments. Liquidity, use, and control always. You got to have control of your money. It has to be liquid, and you have to be in control of it, meaning you have first right of refusal on the money that you have, right? You control that piece, and it has to be liquid. Additional benefits. Okay, now, there's 12 benefits here, okay? So when we're looking at the different accounts, when we're looking at the perfect shoebox, the perfect private reserve account, this is what we're looking at, right? Your 401k, you only have 4 out of the 12. And with your 401k, what is your maximum amount? 50,000 or half, right? Whichever is less. If you don't pay your loan in 5 years or less, there's a 10% penalty. If you withdraw money from your account and you don't pay it before 59 and a half, there's a 10% penalty, right? Interest on your loan And this is really important. You're paying interest on your loan, and then later on, when you're getting distribution on your retirement, you're getting tax again. That's double taxation on your money. Okay? Job changes can trigger a distribution, which can trigger that 10% penalty, right? There's fees and penalties to this. Layoffs are considered. If you lose your job, that's considered a job change. Okay? Very important. So that's a 401k. You only have 4 out of the 12. CD, you only have 4 out of 12. What is CD paying nowadays? Last time I checked, it was like around 1%, right? I don't know what it is. Maybe with the higher interest rates, it might be like around 2, but it's very low. And then let's go to margin account. Margin account, margin call, right? You only have 5 out of the 12. Let's look at your HELOC. Your HELOC, this is a lot of real estate investors, right? You only have 2 out of the 12, okay? What's the rate of return on your equity? It's 0, okay? It's sitting in there. You don't have control. It's not liquid. And these things can change, right? This thing can change in the condition the bank makes the rules, okay? They can call provisions on HELOCs, okay? There's usually caps on HELOCs as well. So HELOC, there's only 2 out of the 12. Let's look at savings account. Your savings account is great, it's insured, but you only have 5 out of the 12 that we talked about. Now, this is what most people don't see. Permanent life insurance, okay? Permanent life insurance designed the right way with the right mutual company has everything except for deductible contributions. Permanent life insurance designed the right way with the right mutual company can give you all of this benefit.